The Gobi bear is a subspecies of brown bear native to the Gobi Desert of Mongolia. It is also known as the Gobi brown bear or Mazaalai in Mongolia. They are listed as critically endangered due to their small population and limited distribution range. It is the most threatened of all brown bear species and among the rarest bears on Earth. When the Gobi bear was first described, it was thought to belong to the same subspecies as the Tibetan blue bear or Himalayan brown bear. However, a more recent mitochondrial DNA analysis suggests that the Himalayan and Tibetan blue bear are already diverged lineages and have a shared ancestry, and they represent the oldest lineage of brown bears. The Gobi bear is also genetically distinct enough to be its own subspecies. This bear is small compared to other subspecies of brown bear, with adult males weighing between 96 and 140 kilograms, or 211 and 305 pounds. Like all bears, females are smaller than the males, weighing on average between 50 and 78 kilograms, or 112 to 172 pounds. Gobi bears are the only bears that have evolved and adapted to living in such extreme, hot desert climates. They have a very low genetic diversity, among the lowest ever observed in any subspecies of brown bear. This is likely due to its smaller size and being the most isolated brown bear population in the world. These levels of genetic diversity have been reported only in a small population of brown bears in the Pyrenees Mountains on the border of Spain and France. The low genetic diversity is the result of these bears having a highly skewed sex ratio of males to females. The DNA of the Gobi bear is fragile and therefore affects their reproduction. These bears mainly feed on roots, berries, and other plants. They will sometimes eat rodents, with little to no evidence of them feeding on larger prey. Only about 8% of their diet is made up of animal protein. These bears are usually solitary, unless if it's the breeding season or a mother with her cubs. In general, the bears in the Gobi Desert demonstrate seasonal behaviors. Foraging is done during the warmer months, while hibernation is done during the harsh winters. Habitat loss, climate change, and human activity have generally affected the ecology of the Gobi bear. A conservation measure for the Gobi bear has been placed since 1985, which is a supplemental feeding program. These feeding stations are maintained to help these bears through the dry season, especially when food and water are scarce. It's estimated that only 40 of these bears are left in the wild, and none exist in captivity, according to the Gobi Bear Project. This makes it the rarest and most endangered bear on Earth. Despite the population being shockingly low, it is relatively stable due to conservation efforts. However, its low population makes them extremely vulnerable to extinction, especially the fact that these bears have low genetic diversity. This video is pretty short since there isn't much to say about this animal, but I hope you learned something or at least made it this far. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Stay blessed and I'll see you soon.